Greetings. Give me a sec. There we go. Yo, we're back. Yes. Oof, I could have done with just staying in bed, to be honest. Or on my bed, I should say. But let's get this done. Okay, Toyota Supra, or Sakura Supa, if you want to call it that. Hey, Andy K, Mark G, how you doing, guys? Yeah, let's just get straight on with it. So, we need, if I remember right, we need BU2T. What we need are these. Right, here we go with the build. Where am I going? Going there. Now, Crankshaft. I'm not sure if that is performance. Find out. Now, these are all the BU. So we got heads, exhausty bits, fuel rail, and throttle body, turbo. Okay, maybe a couple more parts than that, but certainly no crankshaft. Oh! Oh, have I not enabled the like-dislike thing? Hang on. Do. And that should do it. Bear with me. Yeah, that's better. Alright. Right, so what else do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crankshaft bearing caps. Let's see what we have. We have them. Yeah, because I got rid of all the crap, didn't I? So I can't put any crap on here. So the only options are I haven't got the part, or I do and it's 100%. Good. Now, pistons with con rods. Well, I know for a fact we can get those here. Let's just type in pist and we'll get 6 pist. Rings, well, they're not repairable, so we won't have them. So let's get them. Go. One pist. 2. I guess the end performance of this is going to be determined by how many performance parts for hey, whatever I said. Performance parts are available. Performance. Did I say performance? Probably. Okay. Right. Now we can get the oil pan on. Do we have it? Yeah. I won't be painting any engine parts on this one. Let's leave it as they are. But we'll have to uprate the brakes, I guess. So all the brakes that are currently on the car will have to come off. but they will be coming off anyway if I decide to finish the car today. Maybe just get the engine done. Okay, now clutchy parts. Clutchy parts are definitely performance. So I'm not going to buy anything from here, just in case I didn't fix it. Oh, well, in case I did fix it. Flywheel. Excuse me. Okay. See if we can get everything on here. Now, this last piece after this one, do we have it? Oh well. Let's get that. And there's your clutch. Okay. Performance alternator, power steering pump I4. Yeah. And power. I don't think they do water pump. I don't think so. No. So you go on. Nice and shiny. Nice and shiny. Oops. That one. To be careful not to put the wrong part on. Right, water pump. Did we fix it? Yeah, we did. Ah, the oil filtern. Well, I know for sure we're going to need a new one of those. Did it say i4? It did. Okay. Why wouldn't it have the i6 on there? In line 6. Inconsistent. Water pump pulley. Just put water pull, that'll do. So, engine head. We only need one, and it's a BU2T. She is. And the throttle body, I think, is this one. I know it's that one. Taking a chance and buying them straight away. You still got your old Supra in the garage. Awesome. Does it run? Does it work? Is it modified? Are you selling it? Oh, intake manifold BUT? I don't think so. No, we do have an exhaust, but not an intake, which means we're going to have to fit a standard one. Yeah, because the one we had was from the non-turbo, and this is different. It's an old Mark III, not touched it for 10 years. Wow. May have to replace a lot of the rubber stuff on it then. Seals and whatnot. Got any plans for it? Actually, if you've not touched it for 10 years, probably not. Like camshafts, definitely we don't have performance on this particular engine. Which is a damn shame. Damn shame. So now it means going to the normal shop. Oh boy. Camshaft caps. Oh, we've already done the camshaft caps. I'm not bothered about those. Oh no, we haven't. We did the crankshaft caps. Different. Okay, what do we need? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I was hoping that there'd be more performance parts than this. One day I'll do it up. Yep, but that day never comes though, Mark. I'm not offering or anything like that, but is it something you would consider selling? Because they are quite desirable, I think. Mr. Mark Thomas, hey man, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Why did that song just come into my head? It's so weird. Just sitting here doing something and then suddenly it's the most wonderful time of the year. Pops into my head. Whatever song that is. Right, we need... Oh, hang on. We need another one there. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Who sings that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course we need 6 spark plugs. What are you even counting them for? Flippin' heck. Right, sparkers, where are you? Under S would be a good place to look. Nah, head's been okay, been well behaved for a while. I've got other things to worry about now. High blood pressure and high cholesterol. Not at the moment. I made my mistake selling my RX Mexico. For 500 quid? Oh no. When? When did you do that? Oh my god. I hope you haven't been on the internet to find out how much they're going for. Mind you, again, it depends on condition, but 500, man. Somebody stole that off you. Where are we? Man. Was that a Mark 1 or a Mark 2 Mexico? All I know about a Mexico. Sorry, another songs keep popping in my head. 20 years ago. They're worth a bundle now. Oh man. You've got some good, cool cars, man. You've got good taste in cars. That is such a Mark II RS Mexico, yeah. The Mark 1s go for stupid money. Yeah. Especially if it's a proper, genuine, like, Mexico one. Now then. Did we recover these? Oh, yeah. Now, I did say I wasn't going to paint them, but... Have we got two? Oh, yeah, one's a B, one's an A. I did say I wasn't going to paint anything, did I? Didn't I? But... You know. It's me, guys. What can I say? Well, the car is silver. Dark silver. So it makes sense that if I'm going to paint them, that I should do them in red. Or orange. Orange metallic. Say, what are you talking about, orange metallic, Rusty? Yeah, this. Perhaps. Ooh. Do that. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It's a bit random, but I can sort of picture it in my head. Along with the black plastic top bit, I can kind of picture how that might look. Naranja. Yes, a bit of orange there. Trust me, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, baby. She gonna look sweet. Sweet as. Why don't you go off with a guy's 600 and buy it back? I wonder if it's still around. Do you know if it's still going? That's such a shame, isn't it? So, exhaust manifold BUT. So we know we've got those. Let's do BU2T. Oops. Doesn't like that. Why not? BU2. Oh, does it not want the brackets? Okay, so exhaust manifold. Ooh. i6 BU2. I wouldn't want a BU2. They're T's, aren't they? Oh, they are T's. That means there's no performance exhaust manifolds. Scheißen. The only T is this one, but it's it's not the right thing. i6 double overhead cam BU2T. i6 double overhead cam. Oh, it is. Okay, it is the right one. But. Okay, stick it on. Oh, right, it's a different head. Because the other one, it had 2 exhaust manifolds, 3 and 3. This one's a full 6. It's a different head, though, of course. There's the turbos, guys. Oh, heavens to Betsy Ross. Right, so turbocharger. Please tell me you've got these performance. BU2Ts. I don't think you do, do you? Do you? Do you? Yes, you do. We don't need the one then, do we? Yeah. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Look at this thing. Oh, baby. Get it on there, lad. Sweetness. Is that it? I thought there was a ghostly looking outline somewhere in here, but there isn't now. Oh my goodness. Jesus. Yeah. Beastly. Right, two cam gears. Oh, let's see if we've got those. No. We're gonna have to buy them. They are not performance, unfortunately. No clue. Well, I suppose it must have felt the right thing to do at the time, no? And let's face it, 500 quid 20 years ago is worth a lot more than it is today. I'll probably need that one as well. Buy it just in case. In fact, I will need it because this one's not wrapping around the alternator, so I'll definitely need it. Right, so this is a black cover which is going to go over the orange. There we go. That's the look I was after. And I think that looks okay. It might have looked better in red considering we have other red bits here, but I like it. I like that. Okay, an idler B. Yeah, sorry, I just got sidetracked thinking about the top of the engine, but it's all good. So we've got an idler B. Not much performance parts then, really. Throttle body, alternator, power steering, pump, turbo, engine head, pistons. It's okay. It should net us quite a decent increase, I would say. Yeah. Crank pull i4. Was the RX Mexico on the professionals? Don't think so. I think it was an RS. It was definitely an Escort RS. I don't think it was a Mexico version. Maybe Mark knows. Maybe Mark G knows, but I don't believe it was the Mexico, but I could be wrong. What was this again? Fan i4 Tay. Fante. Can't go wrong with that. Here's a question. Can the fan be painted? I mean, why would you? It's a fan. Yeah, RS2000, that's the one. You can. If you can paint the fan, then paint the fan, because you can. It's not doing the metal correctly. You can always tell when you go to chrome whether it's shining and it's nice and stuff. That's going to look a bit weird. But what the hell. Little red turning fan. Big bad wolf. Which is the Supra. And it looks like we have more idlers and stuff to go on. So oh no, it's a belt tensioner. Do we have it? No. Couldn't recover that one. Okay, so let's get the red fan on then. Oh no. Try again. Oh no. Try again. How have I ended up with two fans? Because I didn't try the part first. Useless. Waste of money. I'm gonna have to get another Supra in now just so I can use up all of these parts. Are we done? Are we done? Is this a complete engine? Yeah, okay, the orange is different to the rest of the engine, but I don't care. Okay, let's take it off and let's put it back on again. Yep, 100% complete. It's probably a quicker way to find out. Now then, any other parts that is on my personage we can ditch. Ideally, I should put all the BU2 parts in a separate warehouse. So I will. Where are you? Right, so BU2 stuff. So that's going to be this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yep. Is that it? No, this one. BU2, BU2. Gearbox has to go in, unfortunately, because we're not going to be using it, because we can't. Okay, let's switch the warehouse back to standard one. And basically just move everything. Yep. All going into the warehouse. What an amalgamation of parts we have now. But it does mean that we are empty. And with a complete engine, awesome. Ready to go into the car. Let's put it in this one instead. Right, so you, for now, can shift out of the way as we strip out, well, anything that's mechanical. Up you go. These tires have to come off and be replaced by slicks. Now I could store these tires, but God knows when I'll need this particular size again on the next Supra. Yes. So I'll stick them in the BU2 warehouse. Let's get them stripped. So I'm going to keep them on me because I need to remember the sizes. All right. We can start from... It's a shame you can't take out the cross member and it'll separate the bushes. But it won't do that. You've got to manually take each one out. Let's not forget, some of these parts are brand new. And the others, most of the other parts, will probably be able to be fixed. So we shouldn't cost us too much. The only performance parts we're going to fit on now will be brake related or exhaust related. That's pretty much everything, I think. that cross member comes out already. So few bits we had on the car there. Quite a few bits missing. If we disconnect these two sides, oh, we still need to take those off. Do the same on here. Now that should come off, and shush the steering rack. Shmoney penny. There we go. Alrighty. We'll still end up fixing these brake discs and then storing them. I should never have to buy brake discs again. Not with the amount I have got stored anyway. I think I've got a fair few now. So, cap off, bearing out, patron, y patron. That's how they used to address Pablo Escobar, wasn't it? The patron. And now it's a brake disc pad manufacturer. Right, cataclysmic converter, middle muff, exhaust, and no rear muff. Nope. Yep. Hiding from me. Fuel pump, which is already brand new, but we've got to replace it. Because they get replaced with performance parts as well. Gumbo pot, how you doing? What's the oldest model that can be worked on? Well, the Hornet we did last time was a 1952. However, that was a mod car. In the 2018 Car Mechanic Sim, they've just brought out a new official DLC for hot rods. So you'd be looking at 1932 Fords, I would imagine. I think that's the popular rat rodding vehicle in the States, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I think 1950s. But official content, probably 60s, 1960s stuff. 67, mainly 70s when it comes to the American muscle stuff. All the way up to electric cars. There are some electric vehicles in here, and there is one diesel, which I think is a variation of the Volvo. There may be another one actually, because we do have a diesel engine, but I think the Volvo was modded in order to be able to take the diesel engine. So officially, I'm not sure which car is a diesel one. And there's even a van or two. Oh my God, let's hear the weather outside. The wind blows and you can hear rain hitting the window. Depressing. I'm not used to this weather yet, guys. Still used to the sunshine and Mediterranean temperatures. Hard to get used to. And I loved it last summer. People were going, oh, it's so hot, so hot. Well, not really. Might be for you. This is like just a nice spring day for me. Oh, it's boiling. Mind you, a couple of summers ago here, we did have some really hot weather though. Nice hot weather. Easily on a par with what Gibraltar was getting. Somehow this thing's able to just float. Defy gravity. Right, that's the mechanicals out. We may as well then, seeing as how there's only a couple of them, get the engine parts out, like the radiator and the fuses and the air filter. And air filter is new. Oh, we're going to have to drain. We're going to have to suck all the juice out. Not put it in. You don't want to put it in. You want to take it out. You don't want to just take it out. You want to take it out. There we go. Sorry, you've got to know Mickey Flanagan. Know what I'm talking about. You going out, or are you going out? Okay, power steering. Drain. Windshield washer reverser cap. Ah, it's a reservoir. Dogs are. And finally, el culanto. Oh, you're draining it from here. Nice one. That's a big tube you've got. Yep, the other one is the oil and the engine is out of the car. We're good. Out you go. Oh, clips. Totally clips. Go. Brand new filter. Won't need to be replacing that. Computer out. Servo out. All the bits of the fuses and stuff, which must be complete, otherwise the engine probably wouldn't have started. And we're going to have to replace all of this. But at least it means when we go to repair stuff, we'll have everything already on us. Don't get confused where these go back. Otherwise I'll have to relay the information back to... Doesn't work. Right, the ABS module. Automatic braking system. Not that, is it? I don't think it's automatic braking. I've forgotten. Right, radiator, and that's it. We have an empty car. All the body work is done, so we don't need to bother with that. Yeah, so I think we're good. And it's anti-lock braking system, by the way. Not automatic. It's nice and white inside, isn't it? Has the storm hit you yet? It bloody sounds like it. Do we have a storm here? It really does sound like it. It's no wonder it's been a little bit nippy today. My best little car was an old VW Rabbit. Oh my god. Remember those? With the little red rabbit stickers on the back. Was it like a... I thought the Rabbit was a variation of another car, like a Sirocco Rabbit or a Golf Rabbit. Was that actually one that was just called the Rabbit? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. So the engine can actually go in now, to be fair. But we don't want to do that. Oops, we don't want to do this either. Better go here. And separate all the sussy parts. Oops. Not that they can be repaired at all, but you need to know them for the parts list. Alright, so what can be repaired? Okay, let's get on with it. They're all yellow, so we don't have little tiny, just like 2 green segments. We've got 3 or more, or 5 if it's in pretty good nick already, so it's easier to repair. That front axle knuckle cover, I wonder how many we'll get for that. Coming up. 2. I was just about to say it's an easy catch. Wonder how much we can repair. So obviously we are holding on to parts that can't be fixed. There'll be some rubber bushes on the rear. You can't fix those, they have to be replaced. They're not, those things are just not repairable. And that is true in the real world as well as it is in here. I wonder what they will include in the next one. Like Car Mechanic Sim 24 or whenever. I wonder what could be in it. Weird, because they did a 2014 and then they did a 2015, but then the next one was 3 years later with a CMS 2018, and then 3 years later they did a 2021. So possibly there'll be a 2024, and I hope it's even more in depth. I want to see torque wrenches, and I want to see cars with carburetors and distributors where you have to adjust the timing with the strobe light, though not with any strobing really, but yeah, where you've got to adjust the timing yourself. Proper stuff, hardcore mechanic-y stuff. Oh yeah, I know mechanic-y probably isn't a word, but we'll go with it. Okay, how bad is the damage? Let's go to sort by condition. Now these are all our good bits. Okay. Oh yeah, because we did buy. I was wondering how the hell have we got a 100% front spring? But yeah, we bought it, didn't we? So we have 7 in a row, yeah? So 7 and then the rest. So each page is 21. Okay, so we've got 21, 42. Oh yeah, 42 plus 14, 56, so 60. 60 parts to buy. Near problem. But that's everything. That's all the mechanicals, all the inside of the engine bay, all the fuses, all the relays. So sort by name. And the brake discs, all of them are repairable. So I think we'll do that. We'll repair those after I've added them to the shopping list. Because we do need to buy them. Right. Got to make sure that we're only clicking on the non-green stuff. Except for the 2 tires, because we know we want to replace those good ones with gooder ones, slick ones. Because if I don't know how much power this is going to have, but I'm pretty sure if we want to get traction on the road when we put our foot down, we're going to need slick tires. So this will be essentially like a truck car, basically. Alright, sweet. So, first thing is to pop into... No, that's the second thing. First thing, pop into here and fix all of the discs. This takes a tiny short while, but yeah, not a big deal. Don't even smoke. In the CMS 2018, you were able to sweep up, clean up with different floors, and yeah, you can do that here. You can modify your workshop here, different floors and different brickwork. different surroundings, but I've already done it. This is how I modified it. And this room you don't even get access to when you start the game. You're stuck in there until you make enough money. Again, this should be manual, where you have to move this with your mouse or whatever, and it has to be smooth movement. You can't stop in one place. It has to be all nice and smooth, or stay within a tolerance of speed. Can't go too fast, can't go too slow, that kind of thing. And don't leave a spanner lying around next to a spinning disc. Secret blueprints. Okay. I believe that is all of them. Yep, all done. But the Supra's not going to be able to stop very well with standard brakes. Or not as well, let's put it that way. Go and sort by get rid of those. Into the warehouses, switch to the BU stuff, and we'll plonk the tires there because we're not going to be needing them. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing, but don't be too sure, guys. I'm going to take a risk now. In my inventory, I'm going to already ditch anything that's not 100%. All gone. And all the parts that weren't, that we ditched, should be in this shopping list. So, we're ready to go. Let's go get them. Brake disc ventilated. Okay, well, let's ditch that. And what we'll do is we'll go and buy the brake discs right now. So we can have carbon ceramic. I don't think we're going to need those. It's not going to be like superpower. I think these drilled and slotted would be good, but maybe these. Let's get these. So 4 of those, and back to the normal shop, and carry on shopping. Brake pads. Standard brake pads, no performance pads. Maybe in the next version. A cataclysmic converter. Those. Oh, wait a minute, dude. Damn. Right, remind me that I'm up to the cataclysmic. Didn't need to do that. Inventory. Let's sell it. Right, go again. Right, where are we up to? Go back, tuning, kata, performance. Oh, stop exiting out of the shop when you don't need to, Rusty. Right, the coolant reservoir B. The other parts I've just bought, I don't think they are performance version. Yep. What was it? There's all your all the electric car parts. New computer. Oh yeah. Yep. I am hearing Stormy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Somehow that single tube gives us 0.9% extra power. The only way that can happen is if it's a larger diameter. Anyway, so front shock A, we're not going to get those performance. I have tried the Tank Mechanic. Yes, it's not too bad. I think I played it. I think I've streamed it once. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little bit more clumsy than this, but it's fun. I like the way you can literally have a metal detector to go out and find tanks that are buried under the ground. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Really? I'm just going to go back a second. I thought so. Yeah, I like all the little simulator games, but some of them are really not very good. I wasn't that impressed with Ship Graveyard Simulator, really. I streamed it because I was given the key, but it's okay. It's not something that keeps me occupied anywhere near like this one does. I can spend hours in this thing. But I guess it's because I have an interest in cars, so maybe it's that. Maybe if I had an interest in stripping ships. No, I don't know. There's lots of little simulators out there, but there's a lot of rubbish. I think there's a term for it called shovelware. It's kind of just all these different sims just shoveled at you. Okay, so 3C, 3D, blah blah. 3Bs, 1C. 3Bs, 1C. Oh, that was good. That's why to clear the shopping list you have to hold it, because I nearly did it by mistake there. Right. Is it fuses or... Oh, 3Bs and 1C. Okay. And a middle muff, which I know for sure we can tune. It's always nice to buy a bit of muff. There we go. Oh, and a rear muff as well, which is a V8 rear muffler. There we go. Might as well get that. So we don't need that or that or that, and we don't need that. Anything else in the tuning shop while I'm here? No. So we can go back to normal shop and buy this. Now, tires. Okay. Time to write it down. So 255, 45, 19. 275, 40, 19. But we want them nice and slick. I can go there. Okay. Oops. Right, so we want slick tires. Slickety slick slicks, these. Slick tire B. So with or without writing. I think it looks cool without, so, or cool enough without. So we want 2 of these to exist, and we need 2 more rims as well, don't we? So 2 19s that exist as 275s with a 45% profile. That's the rear tires. We could get normal fronts. We only need slicks for the rear, really. But anyway, let's get them all round. So we need 2 more 19s, but this time with a 255 millimeter width and 40% of 245% to 155 is the height of the tire wall. Dingity ding ding. Okay, so in my inventory then should have 4 of those tires. So rim modern 02B. Rim modern 02B. Get those now so I don't forget. And we need 2 of them and 19. Cheap at half the price. This would have worked nice as well, I think. I think that would have worked cool on this car. Yeah. I can't see me ever using something like this. It's too busy. It looks like, to me, if you take the rim off, the barrel, take the outside bit off and leave this middle bit, that's the bit that you put on the ceiling, which is like what do they call it? Like a rosette thing where you hang your lamp or your bulb in the middle of. Anyway, my mind is in weird places. Have I played Goat Simulator? A long time ago, yeah, Budman. I nearly called you Goatman there because you said goat. Yeah, a long time ago. I played it once. It's just a bit of anarchic fun, really, isn't it? Stephen in space, how you doing, matey? I am back indeed. Did I ever really go away? Okay, so we've got the tires, we've got the rims. So now we need a rear shock. Eh? Wait a minute. Just the one? I'll check it later. Only one shock absorber cap and one rear spring. Okay. I don't know about that, but we'll check it. We'll check later. I need 2 springs for some reason. I think it's because we only took one off. Yep, I'm going to buy another one. These don't come in singles and they can't be repaired. So we only took one side off the car. So that would be the reason why we've only got one of those. But it's not correct. I may have got 3 now, knowing me, but whatever. It's got a sway bar at the back. Cool. Okay, so 1, 3, and 4. All right. 1, 3, and 4. Hmm. 3 and 4. Good. Bye. Place. Rubber bushing 4. Okay. Small rubber bushing 5. No. No. You can't have 5. You either have 4 or 6. Make up your mind. Go with 6. Can't have 5. Going with 4. We're going with 6. Sway bar rear end link. Okay. There's parts missing from here, guys. I'm going to run through how many of these? 4. Yep. I'm going to run through these at the end just to have a quick look. See if I see anything out of place, because some of these quantities are not sitting right with me. Okay, so let's go to the inventory and we're going to sort by name. Already is. So, brakes. Yeah, already it's not good. So, here, go back. Oh, what am I doing? Calip. Oh, I didn't check the cylinders. Wish I could see my inventory from there. Yep, I knew it. Oh, bloody thing. 2 of these as well. Right, so 4 cylinders, 4 calipers, 4 brake discs, 4 sets of pads, 4 clips, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 Ds, a cross member, 2 front wheel hubs, fuel pump. We can just, let's replace that now before I forget. I should have added it to the shopping list, but hey, I'm only really close to perfect. There we go. Oh, wrong place. And let's go over to the warehouse, because rather than waste that fuel pump, we may as well store it. All right, where's it gone? There. Okay, 1 tank. Yep. 2 inner tie rods. Lower suspension arm, just the one. Yeah, I don't think so. Not really. We'll definitely need another one of those, and therefore we will need 2 more bushes. You can't have 1 lower suspension arm. Ain't gonna work, boy. And that needs 2 bushes, so we're gonna need those as well. The question is, am I doing this right? Do I know what I'm talking about? Gumbo! Okay, matey. Take care. You had a spicy curry and now I'm feeling much less man-flu-y. You're a poet and you didn't even know it, man. Yeah, good. Curries will do that to you. Yeah, they will. Well, as long as you enjoyed it, that's what counts. And it'll count later as well. So, outer tie rod, 1. I don't think so. No, sir. Can't have 1. So we did have quite a few missing then, eh? A few bits missing. Need another one. 2 of those. Rear drive axle, just the one, eh? Just the one? Yeah, don't think so. Rear drive axle. There you go. Got the blood going. Yeah, I like the Thai red curry, Thai red and Thai green curries. I do like those. Okay, okay, so 2 shock absorber rears, 2 shock absorber caps, 2 rear springs. See, that makes sense. 2 rear suspension arms, 2 of those. You can't have one without the other. So rear suspension upper arm and rear suspension B. We need 2 of those. So rear suspension arm. We need an upper and a B. Rear suspension arm. We need an upper and a B. So rear suspension arm, an upper and a B. And get rid of that crap that you've just added in. Okay, inventory. So 2 of those, 1 of those, 2 of those. Yep, whatever they were. 4 of those. Plenty of rubber bushings. I don't know if that's the correct count. We'll have to find out later. Steering rack, sway bar front end link. 1 of those and 1 of those. That ain't going to work either. So sway bar link. We need an end and an A. Sway bar link. Sway bar link. We need an end and A. Yeah, can I just have 1? Gotta have 1 on. If you're having 1 on one side, you've got to have 1 on the other. 4, 2, and 1. Perfect. I'm happy. Unless the bushings are in the wrong amount, I think we've got everything we need now to put this whole thing back together. So let's do the engine bay first. So radiator in, power steering reservoir in, windshield reservoir in, coolant reservoir in, and brake servo in, ECU, air filter base. Air filter was already good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yes, the air filter was already good, wasn't it? So why am I going to buy another one? Because you can get them tuned. And it was a Type A, I believe. My memory serves. In you go. Got to squeeze every bit of horsepower we can. Clips on that side. Lovely. All right, getting into the meat and potatoes now. So ABS pump on, ABS module on. These don't come cheap, guys. If one of these breaks in your car, have a kidney ready. Buy second hand. They're not cheap. I think you might be able to get them refurbed. But again, as I mentioned before, if one of it goes, it can just be the module that screws up, and you can replace just that. You don't have to replace the pump as well. It's more likely to be the module, I would say. Okay. Battery, no point putting that in until the end. So that's there. Yeah, they're not cheap, those ABS modules at all. Alright, so we'll start from front, I think, and we'll work backwards. So cross member first thing in, because then we can just build nicely on that. We'll get the old George Bushes in. Actually, these are George Bush Seniors. It's the small ones that are George Bushes. Go. Just be thankful his name isn't Harry. So, front sway bar B. One of the few cars I've come across that's got an anti-roll bar front and back in the game. Most cars have them these days, I would say. Well, some do. Oh yeah, I always forget to put the suspension back together. And the wheels. Let's go and do that, so I can just jam everything on. Keep the springs yellow, because we can't see them anyway. Okay, we're going to need to put the fronts together. The rear ones go together manually. Tires. All the rims are the same size, so it doesn't matter what goes on what. Pull those apart. Let's get the second one on the go. Balance this baby. Yeah, slick tires. No, I bet you now we don't get that much of an increase in performance. We should do, to be fair. We should do. I'm dying to know what the horsepower is. I think this is the last one. Go. Right, 4 balanced wheels and suspension is built. So let's get the old outer tie rod on. A suspension arm. Shock arm, toolbar, or dampers. Sway bar. Bukel cover. Front wheel hub. It's nice having got a decent increase in screwing speed on these, which is nice to have. Really saves time, and even mounting parts is quicker than usual. Now then, here's the thing. These wheels are going to expose the caliper because they've got a big space in them, so maybe we should paint the calipers. Also, they're going to have to be red, I think, for this. I've noticed when you put performance discs on it, it doesn't necessarily give you like bigger diameter discs. You can't put larger discs on, which if you were going to uprate your brakes, you probably would use larger discs. And because we've gone with 19-inch wheels over the 17s, the brake discs, in contrast, are probably going to look considerably smaller than what they would normally be. But the rims we've chosen got quite a lot of exposure between the spokes, so it's a very good chance that the brake caliper will be seen quite easily, so we'll get them painted. Just going to build up this front end, and we'll go and paint all 4 of them in red. Right, I think apart from fitting that caliper and stuff, and even start fitting the exhaust on. Right, so is this the right door? No. I want to drive the forklift. Go in here. Okie doke. So, paint part, caliper, gloss red, go. Paint part, caliper, gloss red, go. Two more. It's very bubbly. Like the surface is crinkly, which it is on a brake caliper, but not that much. Oh, wrong colour. Flippity, that's cost me 100. I'll never get that money back. But I like how I can spend all this money on bits and pieces and still stay above $1 million now. And I wonder what this car's going to be worth afterwards. Okay. Just curious as to what else can be painted. Right, where was we? We was here. Putting calipers on. We can put the rim on. So we've got 275 and 255. Let's go with the 255. And it does expose the caliper. And as I said, the brake disc is way too small. But we're gonna have to put up with it. Mount the caliper. Hearing a siren. I'm assuming that's outside. Because I haven't done anything that bad in the garage. Man, those rims really do go Oh, sorry, the tyres, they really do just fit round the archway there. We just got away with that. Alright, cross member first then. And let's stick the fuel tank in because it's just up there. And the performance pump can go in, which is a black one. Come on. That's the one. Alright. I'll tell you what, if we run a compression test on this now, once the engine's in obviously, that's going to be very much in the green. The fuel flow is going to be, or the fuel pressure is going to be very much in the green. Oh yeah. Have we got the requisite amount of bushes? I don't know whether this rear cross member came with all of them. So we may run out. No, we have run out. We're one down though. Is that it? It might be. Let's just buy one for now, just in case it is just the one. And the other ones are small rubbers. And we'll leave the page open just in case we need another one. But I think the other one's using the small version. We will see. Because there's one that gets used that goes across the top, like this one. And then there's one that sticks out to the side, which uses the small one as well. Let's see. Suspension arm. Oh, you sweetheart. They're not. I think here it's one small and one big. So I'm going to need at least 2 of these. Yep, one normal, one small. Okay, and then there's another small one there. That's 2 on that side. This one doesn't need any. And then there's another one poking out the side. Oh my god, guys, the wind. Oh, 2 here. Yeah, we don't have enough. We need to buy some more smalls. I hope my shed's going to be there in the morning. And another one here. We definitely don't have enough rubber bushies. No. We'll buy them as we go, because I can't calculate it in my head. Yeah, I did say earlier though that it would be, if anything's going to run out, it's going to be rubber bushings. Because a lot of them were missing. Pads. Bearing. Oh, axle, okay. Bearing on the front, axle on the rear. Whatever. Caliper. Okay, it's not happy. Oh yeah. Probably helps if I build up the rear suspension, eh? Otherwise the car's going to be sat on its arse. Right, here we go. So we're going to need some more bushes for sure. So we're going to need, assuming I've got none left, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2. No, 2, 3. 2, 3. So 2 of these, 3 of these. If I've got it the right way around. Right. Shock in. Oh, there's you as well. 2 more smalls. Damn. Need 2 more smalls now to make up for that. Play it by ear. Right, what are you gonna say? Oh, I have got them. Another small one there. Yeah, we've even got another one left over. Did I overbuy? That would be weird. Looks like I did. I bought one more than I needed. Okay. Hopefully I've not missed anything. Door SMF. That's... Yeah, I could buy them in bulk, couldn't I? Just have a great big shed load of them. Because it's not like I'm never going to use them. It might be an idea just to have a bushings warehouse. Get like, I don't know, 30 of each to start with. But then to get them from the warehouse, it's the same as just buying them from the shop. Unless, of course, they were giving me discounts for buying in bulk. But they don't do that. Okay, I know you want to put the wheel on right now, but I am not 100% convinced that we've got everything on. It would appear we do, though. Okay. Right, we may go on. Once you put the engine in, we'll get a better idea of where we stand with this. So the only thing now is exhaust, and then gearbox. Oh, I bought one, rear muffler V8. Okay, what did I buy by mistake then? Rear muffler B V8. Done. More waste of money. Rear muff V8. I got the B one. That's what you get for not paying attention. Right, so yeah, it looks like all of this exhaust, all the way down to at least there, is performance. Front exhaust section A, BU2. Don't think so. Let's see though. Ugh, why did I type bus? Oh, front exhaust section. You'll have to tell it to me again, it was too big. Front exhaust section A, BU2. Front exhaust section A, BU2. Go on, get it on there, lad. Another 2%. Great, so the exhaust system all the way through is performance. Very cool. That's it. Oh no, it's not it. Yeah. Yeah, the chrome is nice, isn't it? Hate this bit. Getting the fuse box in. This should give you little owner's manuals to refer to and find out which fuse goes where. What am I missing there? Okay. What's in the inventory? That's fine. We got a replacement for that. We overbought on that one. The battery's waiting to go in. Fantastic. Oh boy. Right, let's go and get the pumping heart. Stick it in. And hope we get lots of thrust. Oh, sugar. If it goes like it looks, guys, it's going to be a monster. Oh, I didn't want to see that. 96,000 profit. Bought for 45, selling for 141. How can we make 100,000 profit? Well, we haven't put the gearbox in yet. And that's going to be a performance gearbox. So there is time. What I'm interested in is here. The only thing listed down here should be the gearbox. Gearbox. Okay. Battery I know about. Starter I know about. Drive shaft. Oh, the main drive shaft. I thought you meant the side ones. Well, yes, obviously. I wondered what it was on about. I thought, oh, it's the axles I was thinking. Yes, so, do we have all of that? No, we don't. So we need to buy a drive shaft. We can get one of those. Yeah, I thought it meant... drive shaft means something else over here. We call that a prop shaft here. Oh, I keep doing that with wood. All right, and the gearbox, well, we'll see when it comes to it. Probably an i6 BU2 or something like that. Okay, i6 BU2T. So, for the last time, into the performance shop, and then you have to walk out of it because you realize you've actually walked into the wrong shop, and you want to be here. There she is. Right, so if anything, this is going to be a 6-speed. If the Supra's a 5, I'm going to make it a 6. If it's a 6, thinking about making it a 7. Starter goes on. Hey, I don't have the starter. Okay, I thought we'd got one and repaired it and everything. Maybe not then. Oh, I think I took it off and it wasn't 100%, and then I sold it. So that's okay. We can live with that. Alrighty. But just this, the battery and the fluids, and she's ready for the road. That's it. She's 100. And to confirm, you have 100% car. Right, time for dyno. Oh, for the dyno. Yeah. Alright, so let's fluidize this thing. Let's do brakes. dot 3 and 4. Oh, combined it into one container. Go on, there you go. Right, so that's that. Next thing will be stepping out of fill mode. Good evening, Jeffrey. Welcome back. Oops, we've gone over the max. What do we need? Coolant. Coolanta. My coolant is blue in my car. You've got an E46 and your coolant isn't blue. Got the wrong stuff in. Unless of course you're running comma G48. Which I would say what. Right, okay, so we need poor steering. So your steering doesn't feel so poor. That red fan actually kind of works. It doesn't look too bad. Got quite a slick looking engine here. And finally, the oil. Extra virgin going in here. I am going to run the compression tests, and it's a brand new engine, so it's going to love it. Right, give me the old dipstick. Perfect on the money. Right. Compress this, you bugger. Not quite. What do I have to do to get it higher? I think maybe the game just has it so that the middle is like where it's supposed to be. We should be decently in the green here. Yeah. 100%. 100%. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, man. What else? Tire tread, well, they're brand new on the tires, so good to go. Doesn't really tell you the tire treads, it just tells you what the condition of the tires, which I suppose is a way of telling you the condition of, well, the condition of the tires is based on the tread. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no point doing anything else. Question now is, how fast can she go? So let's move the car to outside and take a look at her. Those wheels are just fitting in there. Personally, I would have probably put a smaller tire wall on these, just a little. I think they're just a little bit too tight up against there. I would have just dropped it down a tiny amount. These on the front, they're kind of okay. When I say about dropping these ones down, it would be to have a gap like this one has. This one's very tight. But, oops, they are slicks. Okay. Fundamental mistake there. Don't rev an engine when it's cold, and don't rev one that hasn't got any miles on it. Never rev a cold engine. Tip of the day. Wait till it's warm. Okay, lovely. I've not even looked in the back of these things yet. Oh, fair bit of space. But the engine. She's the baby. Right. We've got a couple more mechanical things to do on it first, and then we can dyno the thing. So we need headlight alignment and we need wheel alignment. Oh, perfect wheel alignment on one. That's a rarity. Line those up. Go. Happy with that. Now, I always go the wrong way with these. Okay, next. There we go. She's done. Headlights pointing in the right direction. Wheels are pointing in the right direction. I haven't looked at the final value of the car yet. Do we see? Did you make 100 grand? Let's have a look. Oh, 114 profit. Car will be sold for nearly 160,000. That we bought for 45. That's decent. But she's going to be churning up some power, I would imagine. But let's see what she is. Okay, 6 gears. I'm fine with keeping that, I think, but we'll see. But she's going to easily go more than 179 miles an hour. So, we can either jam a 7th gear on, or change the ratios of these 6. Yeah, these cars tuned are just beasts. So, let's see now. $180 miles an hour. I reckon. Okay. Let's do the dyno first, and then based on that, we'll see where we are. I've not done it that way before. So, engine then, stock is 281 with 313 pounds-foot of torque. I still can't get that in my head. I prefer the Newton meters, and I think they should put both figures here, one in brackets. It would just be easier. But anyway, I'll check it out later. What will the horsepower come to? Could it possibly hit 500? I don't think so, because the 281 is the amount of horsepower from a normal turbo engine. Oh, look at this. The horsepower has dropped. No, the torque has dropped off really quickly. Yeah, 414, that's not too bad. 48% gain as opposed to, remember we got 80 odd gain last time? The torque dropped off and the horsepower was still up there. There's no graph numbers here, so I don't know what the hell this is meant to be. So it's strange that the horsepower went up and then evened out and went up again. Let me see if it changes just by changing these. I'm gonna knock these down. I just want to see if this changes anything. Changes the graph. I don't think it should, but I want to see anyway. 431 Newton meters. Is that all? Jesus. My car is naturally aspirated and it runs 300 Newton meters. same curve. I've seen these cars modded to crazy amounts though, where they're taking on like proper supercars and beating them. Okay, so we had a 7th gear or an 8th or a 9th gear, so 7 gears. So let's take this one. That says 40, that's less than 40, so 180, 220. I'm going to pop 230 on this one, see what happens. We won't know until we do a speed run anyway. Okay, don't point at the car. So we should be able to get the power down pretty well because we've put slicks on, so we should be okay. Yeah, they will easily crank over 1,000 horsepower. Just go and do a YouTube search for Supra versus, that's it, just Supra and then VS, and check a couple of them out and just see how fast these are stupidly quick. And it's because there's so much modified parts you can buy for them. Yeah, those wheels are filling out the thing okay, but I think maybe looking at it right now, we maybe should have gone with 20-inch rims and smaller walled tires. But I didn't want to get, or lesser wall tires, I just didn't want to go too blingy on it. Right. That rear number plate's just floating. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh, the revs. Okay. Oh, it's not good. The gearing isn't good. I'm gonna run out of road. It's not gonna hit 7th. So it's not great. So we didn't get into, not only did we not get into 7th, but we didn't even get to the top of 6. So I'm not going to mess around with 7th gear then, but I am going to change the ratio. Let's bring the ratio down first. And then maybe we can add another gear later. Bring this down to 165. And we'll just cheekily put a 7th gear in there to see if we can break to 180. Break up to 180 there. Something like that. Let's see. Toolbox, please. 8 skill points? Jeez. How many for this? 5. Increase mounting speed by 45. Increase screwing speed by 75%. Yep. Do that. And then the next time I can do the unmounting speed. And now we can screw even faster. She will be not pleased. She will not be pleased. She will not be pleased. Right, speed trap then. So it might hit 7th gear right at the end of the run, but I brought the ratios down so it'll change, they'll all change gear sooner than before. and it should accelerate a little bit quicker. So we are getting the next gears sooner. Oh, I think 5 needs to change sooner. Come on, there's 7. 170, come on, yes. $170 miles an hour. Yikes, I was expecting a bit more, if I'm honest. Oh well. Not bad for a 1993 car though. Come on, she's topped out at 170. Whoops. 170, she won't go anymore. Oh, 171. Well, okay, big deal. That'll do. Yeah, I mean, even that Hudson Hornet got so much power on it, though. Right, so now she needs to be moved to the car wash, where she's gonna get a pressure wash. Ding, 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 ding. Ah, now we can. Okay. So that's it. Nearly 160 grand's worth of car. And I think we did okay with her at the end. She's alright. 170 miles an hour. For a turbocharged with performance parts. Yikes. Okay. So by comparison then, my car is also an inline 6, but without turbos or any such thing. And it came from the factory electronically restricted to 155, and I've had that restriction removed. So it doesn't mean it will get there or get anywhere past it, but it you know, if it ever does get able to, it can do it. It's not restricted anymore. I've only been 120 in mine, and that was on a public road, so I have to be careful. I've not been on a track with it yet, but there's more in it. There's more in it. I reckon she'd hit 150 miles an hour. But for this to just do 170 with performance parts plus a turbo, it's a little bit disappointing. Helga Share, welcome. So she's getting sold, and we're going to make some money. So we've got that this one to do next, which I suppose we can also do performance. And then I've got the Roadrunner in the back. But you know me, I like to see what's happening at the auctions and the junkyard. So let's go and check them out and just see what's going on, see if we can find any bargains. You never know. We might find something that we want to have a quick look at. like a rusty old Supra. Because I just happen to have a crap load of parts. Well, I've got a decent amount, let's put it that way. But I would probably just do a standard Supra next time round. Now I've seen what can be done. There's no point doing another one for a while. Right, so what's here? Let's have a look round. Oh, Back to the Future or what? We've done a DeLorean already. And like I say, you can choose to do the movie version, this Back to the Future one, or you can have it standard. Same car, but your choice. It looks like there's a couple of cars there. There's normally one here, but not today. Let's go up this middle row and check. This looks very BMW-ish. Yes. It's a little bit too BMW. Yep. It looks like a E60, but I think it's a 3 Series. But they call it a Panther for some reason. 11,000 you want? A V8? Not a well, unless it's an M3, it won't be a 3 Series then. What engines are possible with this? Supercharged. Okay. I'll think about it. Is that all that's here? I thought there was another one. No. I'll think about it. Simple BMW. See. The problem is, it's a stock car from the game. So in terms of modifying the body and stuff like that, there's not really any options. You just get, you know, left door, right door, bonnet, boot. You don't get boot with spoiler and boot with this, and you don't get any of that. You just get all those options with the modded cars. There's not much here today. I wouldn't mind a mod BMW. I do have one. There's an E30 M3, which is the very first M3 that BMW ever made. Oh, these make good money. We sold one of these for quite a good amount last time. This is a pile of garbage. So engine options on this one, plenty. I think I did the supercharged one last time. I'm not sure. I think so. Obviously meant to look like an AC Cobra or a Shelby Cobra. Most of the ones you'll see around will be replicas. The genuine Shelby Cobras are a little bit expensive. Yeah, but quite rare and very pricey. In fact, I would hazard a guess to say that you probably don't have quite enough kidneys to get one of these. Replicas go for 6 figures, I think, so you can imagine the genuine article. Well, that's it. A Shelby or a fake Shelby or a fake Beamer. Was that BMW E28 at BMW Coupe? Sorry, can you say that again, Helga? What do you mean? Yeah, the E28. Yeah, the one before the E30 then. Oh, and this one, not interested in. Hold The E28, I know it was a 4-door. Grand Palmobile. Yeah, not that thing. That thing's quick. It doesn't weigh anything. It's as fast as hell, those things. But if you want expensiveness, then you want the Ferrari 250 GTO. Last one just got sold for 70 million. 70 million. 70 million. 70 million for a car. 70 million. That means you can buy 70 houses at $1 million each. Is crazy. The E28. Yes, I believe it is a 5 Series. Yes, I think so. Skyline, the old one, one of the first, I think, if not the first Nissan Skyline. I wonder what is doable on this. Well, we've got fender flares. No, don't start the auction. I want to know info. Oh look, the engine we just built for that Supra goes in here. And the one that we took out the Supra goes in here. And also the standard one is the one that's currently in here. So this also has a VU2 engine. But the VU2s don't have these triple carbs on them like that. 150 horsepower, 133 pounds-feet. Oh, how cute. But it's right-hand drive. Nissan Skyline is still a Nissan Skyline now. I would just scrap the engine. I would just take the engine out and just throw it all away and then just start a brand new BU2 build like we just did. And put it into this thing. Get some nice wheels on it. Take these steel rims off and just put some nice rims on. Might be worth a punt on this one. GTR. Nissan GTR. Yes. The old one. Look at the state of the chassis. What's the asking price? 2,400. That's got to be worth a punt. It has to be. And it's a mod car as well, so it might have some nice options on it. I quite like those rims that you see in the picture there, though. I think that's what we have on, but they're just all rusty. And shall we? I was going to say set a limit of 3,000, but I know me. If I want something, then I'm going to get it. That is the quickest auction I've ever done. A young driver in those cars. Which, well, young drivers, they'd have to be rich to be able to afford one to start with. We have an E-Type Jag. Okay. How much are you asking? 9.3. Three, eh? Well, guys, what do you think? There's not much to it. The engine is shot to hell. We don't have any swap options. It's the i6 XK engine, and that's all you're getting. So all you can do is add performance parts to it. Iconic car, 150 miles an hour in the 1960s, and compared to all the other cars that were out in that time, it was probably looking a bit like a spaceship. What else we got? Ah, the Bronco. Why do I keep thinking of O.J. Simpson when I see that? Now these Holden Furies, I keep looking at them and I never buy one. What's the potential on these? Well, that's got the supercharger in. And it looks to me like the bonnet can go over the top of that so it won't stick out. Those are some big ass rims on here. Oh my god. Oh, it's a car mode. Okay. I was wondering why it's barely got an interior. No swap options, so that's the engine we're getting. So we know the performance already. £956 pound-foot. That is in Newton meters. That's a lot of power. The hell is this? It's a lot of power in this thing. The exhaust is coming through, the drive shaft is coming through the car. It's badly modded. Don't think I'd put rims on that big, although it kind of suits. Yeah, if you put performance parts in this as well, this thing's going to be crazy. 18,000. I know. I'm toying with that E-Type Jag. It's meant to be like a Charger or something. This one, look. I wonder if there's any config files for this. Well, it allows you to put like bigger engines in. Okay, let's have a look in here. These are cars that are in a lot better condition. Oh, you don't see this very often. Well, it's Lamborghini Diablo. Looking by that rear wheel arch, that's meant to be a Diablo. Because that is a, regardless of what it's meant to be, that is a Diablo rear wheel arch. Come on. Yeah, it is. It is. Cool. There. Oh, whoa. Oh, and this is the only engine as well, V12. I'm not sure if I've done a V12 yet. What's the price? 84,000. Morena Bizzarini. I'd like to get it under the estimated value. 60. Oh, it started at 30. I'll bid up to 60. Damn, we got 5 bidders. Not even going to get a bid in, am I? Come on, guys. I've revised my limits. Damn it. I had to stop. I revised it to 70 and damn you. I wanted that. Little run away. Oh, they can. I got one just underestimated. The last one. No, the one that's outside, didn't I? Or was it? Or at least it was on the estimate. God. Right. Obviously, as I normally say, you're not going in my garage like this. Are we on price? 488. Okay, no problem. Quick wash and you'll be worth every penny. I will do the interior first. Very Datsun-y looking shape. 113 in credit already, just by the interior wash. Two-tone. Right, so the wash doesn't get you any money, but the interior balloting does. Whatever. And now let's move it to... Bugger. Oh, it's got Datsun on the side. I just said Datsun. Datsun, Nissan, whatever. What's it classed as? It is classed as Nissan. We can't have Datsun on the side. Silly. Okay, now what we 2,900 profit. Just remind me what were the engine options on this. Oh yeah, the B2 and the BU2 turbo. They're exactly the same as the one we just built. And a lot of the parts I've got stored are from the BU2T, but they do fit the BU2 engine. I think this baby needs a turbo, which means I'm not interested in anything to do with that engine. I'm not going to complete this car in this stream though, so don't worry. US version. Well, that would make sense. Yeah. Need to check my inventory first. Okay, good. It was empty. I'm just going to throw all of this away. Literally just throw it all away and start from scratch. Not even bothered about salvaging parts. It can all go. Now, can you take an engine out while the car's up in the sky? No. Good. Just testing. I'm sure we can I mean, the wheels look okay, but I'm sure we can fit some better ones. Oh yeah, and the oil. And the oil. Don't want to get charged by somebody for spilling oil on my very own garage. Can't have that. Oh, cripes. 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 Go with cripes. Couldn't this just come out, this bottom bit? I mean, it wouldn't, would it? I think everything is in the red here. Such is the condition of all of these parts. Will it come out now? Okay. I still need to do the oil though. It doesn't warn you about that, it just spills it. You'd be lucky if there's any oil in here. Probably been ran dry. There you go. I heard a glungy sound, but I don't know whether there was anything in there. Okay, so sell parts, everything. You can go away. Right, so now we have no engine. And I think I'm just going to strip everything off this car and just sell it for scrap. There's nothing salvageable. The whole car is just for scrap, and we just build basically from the ground up. There's nothing else you can do with this. It's completely, there's nothing to it. Everything, wheels, tires, everything. There's nothing here salvageable. It's just in too bad a condition. Okay. Let's get started. Might as well start it, right? Let's get some way in, I suppose. This thing's going to end up looking pretty good, though. Should have done a before and after shot. Every single thing on this car is in the red. I'm pretty sure of it. Except maybe a rubber bushing or two, which can't be salvaged anyway. It's really bad. Okay. Makes life easy though, because you just have to build it up really, rather than spend time, you know, stripping it down, shopping for parts, which you still have to do, but there's bits you can miss out. Stripping the engine down, I don't have to do that. I just have to build one. And just make a note of all the parts that I've got stored already. Oh, run away. Right, let's get the discs off. So we should be making kind of the same power as what the Supra did, I would imagine, on this, if we're going to use the same engine. I don't know if it'll change, because the weight of the car might be different. I don't know. Or maybe we can just go with turbo, but without the performance parts. Just a standard turbo build, no performance. That'd be alright, wouldn't it? I think. Be enough. Because you don't always have to go, you know, volume 11. Get this rubber off. Car is absolutely, I mean, it's rust on wheels is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, there's some nice touches to this, but if you want more complicated mechanics, you have to use the wrench. Wrench will do it more complex, torque wrenches and stuff. But in some areas, and it's a VR game, but you can also play it on monitor. But it is clumsy. There is a VR version of this as well, but it's only on the 2018 version. I'd like to have a VR version of this, 2021. Wind is howling out there. Let's get this. I've never seen so many rusty nuts. Bolts. I'll be amazed if there's anything that's not in the red in my inventory now. You don't often get a car where none of the parts are salvageable. Oh, and don't forget, I've got 75% more screwing speed. Yeah, look at that. Whee! Oh yeah, that's just whizzing off now. Can't beat a good whiz. Alrighty. And quicker to just take the car outside and just bolt some TNT onto it. I probably could have made more money by just scrapping the whole thing. But no, we're going to bring this baby back to former glory. We put it back on the road with a new owner, and which might turn out to be me. And she's going to be fit for the road again. So most of her's going to be new. Only the chassis is going to be original. The body parts are all going to be... Well, actually, the body parts... They're probably repairable. Let's get the... That's actually a missing window, right? Missing door as well on the other side. That's... Oh, even the battery is just caked. Yeah, I'm not bothered about it. Look, there's a little drop there. Yeah. 150 credits for dropping fluid on my own floor, by the way. Oh wow. Well, these have been covered up. Maybe they're in some decent condition. Doesn't matter. It's all getting blitzed. Every single thing. I think that's it. Yep. Right. What do we like? Reds. Okay, let's sort by condition. Everything's a red. Everything. Now I could go to the scrapper and earn some points by scrapping these parts, but don't think so. That's it. Nothing on the car, nothing in my inventory. She's all pretty much an empty shell. Now, strip all this off. Everything. Let's see if anything is salvageable from this. It ain't looking good. Car part 2. Looks like we've got options on these as well. What was that? Rear right fender. Yep, we'll take those off. Look, I wonder if we get the option to use those or not. A window on the other side. Okay, let's just confirm that there's nothing on this car. Going into the jigsaws. That's it. Nothing. All white. Right, anything salvageable? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, there's not many parts here. Came from Turkey. Well, there you go. Happy Christmas. So, there's not many parts here. We may as well see if we can salvage these, or not salvage. Yeah, salvage. I was right. Oh, I knew I was too slow there. There we go. Damn. Damn. Too quick. Alright, well, we earned a little bit from it. And now I have nothing. This is a very rare situation, to have nothing in your inventory and nothing on the car. Wow. What's the money situation on this? So, I'm still in profit. How did that happen? I washed the car and it's lost a little bit. I think it was worth 1,000 and something after I'd done the interior and welded it. And now, after taking all the drivetrain off, all the wheels, all the engine, everything out, all the radiator and all that stuff, I can still make money just by selling this shell as it is. That is crazy. Oh, you gotta love it. So, what do we have in here? Oh, we've got options. We could go the carbon fiber route. This is car part 2. So this is the rear. So you can go with 2 rear lights, or is that the front? Yeah, because that's the front. So part 2 must be the rear. You got your front, which you can have painted or black, I guess. What does this look like? What's this? You still get headlights on that? And the rear, the front bumper, what is? Is this meant to be like a... What is this on the front? Oh dear. Then you've got the engine cover, which I don't know what those parts are. You've got all different options. Oh, I like this. You've got your normal headlights and yellow high beam. I like that. Yeah, you see, here's your different choices of lights. I think these double ones. Then you've got your fenders for the back. I don't know if this is like black, painted, and then maybe a carbon look. And then, what's the difference between B and D? Ah, curious. You got normal windshield and slightly tinted, I would say. Only one trunk. These are blacked out headlights. So you could just go for a completely blacked out car. Is it an oil cooler? Yeah. Oh yes, so it is. Yeah. It is. I don't know if I'd choose that one though. I'm not quite sure. What's these red things here? Yeah. And this looks like a rear spoiler. There's your front end, which looks like we have to have that anyway. No, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure it is the oil cooler or an intercooler or something. Yeah, intercooler. I don't know what angle this picture's taken at. It's an engine cover to go on top of the actual engine, so I guess it just shows a load of cables and stuff. So on this is the only option. Oh no, it's not. I was going to say the only option with the badge on, but this one has the badge on. This one doesn't have the GTR badge, and this one's just got nothing at all. This will be for the rear. So I think this black look would be cool. But then the question is, what color do we do the car? I'm not really into this two-tone thing. At least not with these colors. Should we do the mechanics first though and then decide? Because if we know what the car's going to look like, waiting for the engine is not worth waiting for so much. That's why I do the mechanicals first and then we go for the look of the car. And as for rims, well, yeah, go with something outrageous. Might even suit these. Because it's an oldie car. Something like in that color as well. Yeah, you know, tend towards the black a little bit. I wish we could do a preview. Oh, it is Nissan, look. Yeah, but from the 370, we could borrow. We could borrow a little bit, couldn't we? Of course we can. These are Nissan rims. We can borrow those. They won't mind. Same company. Who cares? I might go with something that I wouldn't normally go with. You know, just a design that I just wouldn't normally go with it, actually. Well, that's Jag. You can't have that. It's got the Jag logo in the middle. It would look weird. Pagani Huayra rims on it. Oh, clearly Zonda. Yeah. Recognizable by the color and the spokes. And the fact it says Pagani Zonda on it. But they're very recognizable. Just like these are recognizable from the Jag. And these are recognizable from the Corvette. Yeah. Oh. Oh, what's this one? I've just got the shape of the car in my head. I'm trying to imagine it with these rims on. Why am I drawn to this one? I know there's not much body on this at the moment, but drag it over to the paint shop a moment. Just want to see what's available in terms of liveries or removing the livery. Yeah. So, livery set. Okay, that's the one we have. Yeah, but you can't choose the color of the stripe though. Right? No, you can just choose the body. Oh, that's nice. I wonder if a matte would work here. Does that work? Those black wheels that I pointed out? I don't know, I'm just saying. So you either got this one, where it has to be red. Yeah. I don't know, this one might work. And adding those black wheels as well. Some nice, good size ones. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's saturation, messing with the slider. Where's that color? Okay, just go a bit more into your red. Okay. It's pity we've only got half a car to mess with. I like that blue though. I also like this green. I don't know if that works with the yellow. Now it looks like an apple. Yeah. I suppose you could. I've almost matched it, haven't I? Pretty much. Just back off the saturation. Give it that two-tone look. I know, I'm full of crazy ideas. Yeah, the purple looked good as well. So I think knocking down the brightness to around 85, bringing up the saturation to about the same. That's like an aquamarine kind of blue. Nice and bright and jolly. There's something about this one though. Oh, not quite. Oh, I didn't realize the roof was also... Alright, so let's just say we didn't have a livery. And then we went to... like that Supra color that we just had. Okay. Honestly, he could be on this for ages. And even just messing around with like the, where is it? Like the pearlescent stuff. Or chameleon. Or matte. Like a matte black. Matte black with that yellow and those black wheels. Beast mode. But we can bring the saturation up. Pick a color, a blue or something. Then you turn that off. It would just have a tiniest hint of that blue. Although you wouldn't really see it too much. I don't know. There's another matte option as well, isn't there? Matte chameleon. Sounds like a private detective. Matte chameleon, private eye. Always changing his mood. I'd like to be able to change this yellow though, because white would have looked good there. But just to be able to choose color would have been nice. These are your factory colors. Well, whoop-de-doo. These look very interesting, don't they? Yeah. Options, options, options. A shell of a car. You can be sure of shell. How big were the wheels? 14s. Okay, well we can go up to 16 on this. I'm quite happy with the overall wheel size. So if we go up to 16s and have lower profile tires and put those black ones on along with maybe that blue and yellow paint job. Two-tone was normal for the C110 and the Hakosuka KPG C10. Cool. It'd just be nice to be able to choose both of the colors though. I mean, it's not bad, but I wouldn't pick primer grey underneath, but obviously this is the color we can change. But what would go with red? That wouldn't look weird. Black would work, I suppose. Also white because, you know, Japan, black and white, sorry, red and white, that's their flag, isn't it? The rising sun thing. And it also has got the same colour on the GT there, red and white. So yeah, red and white would work. I don't know. Gold and yellow rims maybe. Oh, Well, I suppose if you went black on the bottom, you could have gold rims, but then now you're into 3 colors. If you had an all-black car, you could go with gold rims. But they'd have to be like a dark gold. You know, nothing too crazy. Yeah, black and gold can work. It actually can work. I think we'd better get this body built. Well, at least we have a car. Let's get the body built, so at least we've got a car. But I like these because they've got these, you know, like this split rim look to them. Yeah, something about them. Okay, so, I don't know, maybe I'm seeing it wrong, maybe my eyes are seeing it wrong, but I'm going to go for, in the car body shop, I'm going to go for the black look. But I'm going to just buy a couple of parts because I want to see if the secondary black is carbon. I don't know whether this is like this one. Is this just black with 2, painted with 2, black square, painted square? Yeah, I think it is. So let's get that, that. Now, I'm assuming this is the rear spoiler. I'm going to have to buy both because I don't know which one I want. And I'm going to need a trunk. Like Nelly the elephant did. Right, so we'll put the trunk on. So I've got 2 here. So I've got this one. This is car part 3, which is the flip up. Probably not my favorite option. And so now 3B. Oh God, bigger flip up. Well, if you go big or go home, right? I suppose. I mean, the idea of this is just so that when the wind is going over, it hits this and then zoops off, and that pushes the back end of the car down onto the floor. But you've got to be going over 70 miles an hour for this to be somewhat effective. People think when they do 40 miles an hour that their wings working. No, it isn't. Right, what else did I buy? Oh yeah, got the back end. Stick the back end on. It will be working, just not very much. not enough to make a difference. Okay, yeah, I like going for this black, I think. And on the front we have car part 1, which I chose that one. Okay, so now if we go front and rear bumpers that are paintable, yeah, not interested in the oil cooler version. I'm going to go with that. You need a front end and a rear bumper also paintable. Where are you? Blind. Okay, rear bumper. I want it paintable because what on earth is this? Put a bicycle on the back. Because I want to paint it black. Oh, go back a bit. Find this one. And calling it a hood. Oh. What the hell's the difference? And it cost me 500 credits to find out. Okay. Let's finish off the back then. Number plates I'll attend to later. So yeah, with these, if I do paint the whole car matte black, then I can do the same for the bumpers and the wheel arches. Now, do we... Oh, look at that spoiler. Now this front end, there it is. Slick. Right, so hood. So we have this one, which has got the chrome tip. If I'm going for black, that's not what I want then. So get it off. And let's try with the E one. Also chrome tip. Oh my god, this one is... Alright, so this is clearly for a longer front. What on earth? How does that even work? What mods do you need on the car for this thing? Right, that's got to come off. So hood E is definitely not an option. Right, okay, so next is headlights. I'm going to go with this just because. And also again, the difference between that one, this one, is one longer to fit that boot, that trunk on there. You want it painting so it can go with the car, because otherwise if I paint the car blue, these fenders are going to be black. If I paint the car blue here, the fenders are going to be blue as well. So let's buy both of these. I want to see what the difference is. And that wouldn't be correct. So your D, go on. Right, that is a perfect fit. Okay, now you can come off. And now E can go on. Yeah, it is bigger. Wow, so you can have a longer version on the front, along with that bonnet. So there must be a front end with headlights that bring the whole car forward. Wow, I'll have to experiment with that with a different car, I think. So it looks like we're going with D. Also need the left with a D as well. And these are actual wing mirrors. That's why they're called wing mirrors, because they're on the wing. Ones that are here are wing mirrors, door mirrors, aren't they, guys? But we still call them wing mirrors. They're not. These are wing. Okay, slick. Once the engine's in, it's going to look a lot better. Just the big gap in there right now. Right, so we need 2 wing mirrors and 2 doors. So we've got different styles of mirror. Okay, I like these. And I don't mind keeping them black, if I'm honest, on these. So we'll go with C on that one. And C on that one. And now we need doors. Front left door. And front right door. Well, there's no rear door, so kind of got to go with that one. So we'll put that on. Stick a wing mirror on. Okay. Oh, it's moved up to the... It's still a wing mirror, still on the wing. No, I prefer it down here. You didn't tell me you were going to move it. Flip. Off you come. Damn it. Alright, we'll go with the other ones. What a run around they got me on here. Oh, wrong one. Pay attention, 007. Yes, I'm really doing too well here. You want the stalky one. There we go. That's what we want. Proper wing mirrors. Cool. Oh, is it the drift version? Is that what it is? Blue, gold, yellow works every time. Gold and yellow rims. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go that far though, really. Gold and yellow rims. That seems a bit heavy. Right, so on the car we chose paintable fenders. So I think we're going to have to do the same for the back. So that they get painted the same color as the car. So we've got rear left. Again, I don't know what the hell. B and D. Let's find out what the difference is. And it's left hand side, isn't it? So we have, let's do the B. Looks like a perfect fit. Let's do the D. Another perfect fit. I don't know what the difference is meant to be. Okay. I want to now see if both of them are paintable. Yeah, both of them are. I don't know what the difference is then. Don't know. They look exactly the same. They seem to act exactly the same. Okay, we'll just... Ah, wait a minute. Does one stick out more than the other? Gives you the option for wider wheels then. Right, let's go with B again. That sticks out to about... Okay, about like that. Now, the D. It sticks out further, doesn't it? It just sticks out a little bit further. Okay. Yep, happy with the D's then. So we're going to go for right D as well. Just gives us the option to put a little tiny bit wider wheels on. It sticks out further. Okay. Just made sure that I'm buying everything except the glass so far. Okay, that's it. So, apart from the glass and the rear lights, we have everything we need. And see those. Right, all of yous can go. Right, so we need rear lights, all the glass, and whatever. Now, are we going with tints? And if so, That's going to be the first option of each one. Right? So, looks like it's tint first and then normal afterwards. So, we'll go for the slight tint. I hope it's not going to be too much. Okay, that's it. So the only thing to go on now is... What the hell was that? No. Go back in the shop again. What's this? That's a headlight. It's just like a piece of chrome. Okay. Right tail light in. And all the glass. Ah, that's okay. That's nice. Maybe the other one is more tinted. I don't know. This one looks just like it's got a little bit of a bluish hue to it, which is fine by me. Right, who wants these plates? Hey, Hibiscus, didn't see you there. How are you? Maybe one is more shiny. Yeah, no, it's ones that sticks out. Helga, where about are you in the world? Like country-wise. Do 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 do. Would be nice. Leaving black plates. You're in Hungary. Okay. Hungary plates then. And we'll do you some customs on this one. Seeing as how you've been chatting. I think I should have left a bit more of a space though. Let's go with 01. Unless you have a specific... Oh, Helga's in Germany. Oh, sorry. Hibiscus, I'm getting mixed up here. It's going to do it for Helga. Yeah. Do you have a specific 2-digit number that you prefer? Ah! Cancel. So... Or I can just go with... Yeah, just move 1 digit in. Just do it like this. So Hibiscus in Hungary, eh? Cool. Oh. Right, so there you go. Privately registered. Car's not even painted. I mean, it's not even built yet, but you can have your plate on. Oh, 77, sorry. The chat must be really far behind, though. It must be lagging like crazy. Oh well. Helga 1. So, this now means that if we just have a sneaky preview in the paint shop, I'm hoping that everything's paintable except the windows, the mirrors. There it is. Yes, everything gets painted now. Now, if I want these to be, well, not on the front, but if I wanted the rears to be black, I could remove them. But you can't remove the ones on the front. I don't know why. You just give us normal wings and let us remove. But no, they don't. If we're going to go with 2 and metallic. Hey, no problem, Helga. It was either that or something random. Oh, look at this. Imagine that now with these. So now with this color of the band here, now you could have those kind of goldy colored wheels on. But those black. I mean, we're getting into James Bond, Aston Martin territory here. Oh no, it's got a star on the bonnet. Oh, that's awful. Oh, they spoiled it. What did they do that for? Just to carry on the stripe. Oh man. God damn them. And this one's got flipping Datsun all over it, which actually doesn't look too bad in metallic. Oh, they killed it. I don't like the star, guys. All of this looks nice. And nuts. I'm going to go with this. Doing it. I hope you like blue, Helga. I wasn't even planning on painting it right now. I thought I might leave it, but it's not like I can test the wheels out because I don't have a chassis. That star was a big letdown. For me, for my personal taste anyway. Yeah, I think she's going to look pretty good. And I'm going to leave this there, guys, because there's no mechanicals on this car at all, 0. And I have nothing in my inventory. So everything that has to go on this car now has to be bought and built. And what's the car worth? 22,700 in profit. And we haven't got a mechanical part on it at all. $25,700 will go for. 22,700 profit, as is. Spare tire. Have to get one of those. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what. Before I do go, might as well get this done, seeing as how it's really quick. Oh, it hasn't got one. Great. Okay. No interior. Okay. We go into interior. Oh, flip. Now what? Nothing here for Nissan. So let's see what it's going to ask for. Oh, it's going to be fun looking through this lot. Would it come under S for seat? Or R for rear seat? F for front seat, surely. Might be. Don't call me Shirley. Okay, maybe at the end. Yep, there it is. Wildcat, Wildcat. So these are the two fronts then. So Wildcat on the front, Wildcat on the back, and steering wheel 3. Okay. I might choose something different, but we'll see. Yep, I'll go with that. But as for the steering wheels, well, oops, what did I get into here? As for the steering wheels, they want steering wheel 3, which is this one. That's kind of the right kind of period for it, I suppose. I'm going to go with 7. Right, let's get that in. So stick the bench in. And the seat. Because at least then we'll have a 100% interior. Snappy. Get out of here. Yeah. Yeah, that is working for me. So now we should have chassis and interior 100%. Oh, body's not quite complete. What are we missing on the body? Have to find out. What's missing on the body then? Not counting the wheels, surely. Ah, okay, engine cover. Okay, let's get it. Getting both of them because I want to see what the difference is. So let's try this one. Okay. And the other one. Is it gonna matter? Is that where the battery goes? Is that? Oh yeah, it is. That's why the cables are going there. Okay. I'm going to go with that one because I don't want this other thing cluttering over the engine we're going to put into it. So we should be 100 now. Yes, we are. Okay. Now what? Now we're 25,000 in profit. And I haven't even got anything on the car. Not bad. Okay. She's ready for all of her mechanicals now. I think she's going to be a cool car. Yep, and quick as well. One yellow strip and golden rims. A real one, you mean? Royal blue with one yellow strip and golden rims. Oh, so that would have meant that... Okay. So it would have, this one would have looked similar to yours then. Yeah, I didn't quite go royal blue on this. I got close to it at one point, but not quite. Cool. I can't stop looking around at it now. Yeah, obviously can't put the wheels on until, or try wheels on until I've got a chassis on the car and all the suspension stuff. And it's all got to be done from scratch part by part by part. Oh geez. Because what I can't do is go into here and then list these, and you can't from here, like the parts that are not on the car, I can't add those. I can mark them, sure, but that's neither here nor there, because it's marking these engine parts down based on the engine that was in the car. But we're going to be changing that engine, so a lot of these are redundant. But it would be nice to be able to add a lot of these parts to the shopping list from here. But we're already well in profit and certainly not losing any money. Or are we? Because the money I spend on welding and stuff, it doesn't factor that into account. The £1,000 for the paint job, I don't think it even factors that in. Crazy. So we've got the GTR badge on the front, and I think we got it on the back. Yes, we do. I love these old classic sporty cars. The first Skyline. Yeah. The Toyota 2000 GT. You know, those. They're just something. Oh, metallic blue. Yeah, metallic blues always looks, no, not always, but most of the time. This could come off. We could take car part 3 off and repaint that into black. You've got that black rubber spoiler on the back, but I quite like the fact that it's color coded to the car, as is the bumper. That's why I bought these bumpers, because they were paintable and they all got color coded. Again, this is another bit. We can take that off and put that back to black. But no, the whole thing's color coded and it's okay. Right. I think that's going to do it. Oh, it was like that before new paint. Awesome. Yeah, they're cool cars. There's no doubt about it. They may not have, you know, power like today's cars, but in their time, they were iconic, these cars. No mollycoddling, no ABS, probably no power steering, no traction control. It was you in the car. That's it. The car didn't help you in any way. Apart from giving you a raw feel on the steering wheel. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's going to be it. So I will bid you guys farewell. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And what day is it today? I've got no idea. Saturday now, isn't it? Friday, sorry. We haven't quite gone over into midnight. Saturday tomorrow. Okay, well you might see me again tomorrow if you want to. I'll see what happens. So until then, thank you guys. It's been a pleasure as always. Take care until next time. And yeah, bye for now. Take care.